Shall we go? Actually...
Alright, sorry about that.
Huh. Well... Actually... Thank you.
All right.
All right then.
Fist of Justice. Oh hey. Oh wait, how are you playing Valorant? Did you get a key? Alfredo has a key?
Ah, you're back.
Oh, and what, you guys are taking turns like playing or something? Ah. Ah, what did you miss? What did you miss? Well, I only just started the stream again. But I started the social link with Hifumi.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
Nice. Oh, okay. What did you miss? Well, we started leveling up Makoto finally. I don't know if you were here when we maxed Ann, hung out with Ryuji. I can't really hang out with him anymore because he's telling me to like hold on or wait for him. We started Hifumi. We've kept going with Mishima. Leveled up Yoshida a little bit. We got Sai. We were able to hang out with Kazumi actually, surprisingly enough. No, not yet. Or actually, no. Ann, I didn't. No, I didn't romance Ann. And then Maruki, I still can't level him up because he told me that he wants me to wait for him or something. So, other than that, I maxed knowledge. I'm working on charm. And I don't know what to level up after. I'm guessing that Kazumi's gonna require me to have proficiency. I'm almost positive about that actually. So I'll have to work on leveling that up. But I also want to level up kindness for Haru. I think Guts is probably gonna be my last stat. Oh. Oh yeah, we've been hanging out with Akechi. Because apparently in Royal you can actually hang out with Akechi. No. No, I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. I told you they changed him completely. And it's because, you know, he's ultimately gonna be... Well... I don't know if I should say it for spoiler reasons, but there's a reason why we're able to hang out with him right now. Can you play Shoji? Not really. I mean, all you do is play Shoji with her, but you physically don't play Shoji. It's just, you know, it happens. You always lose anyway, so... I'm gonna hang out with Akechi because I think Akechi's actually more rare than Hifumi. Any bond rank level ups? What do you mean bond? Oh, the other thing I forgot is Ryuji now has a showtime with Yusuke and Anne. I don't know, or in Makoto. I don't know if you saw that part. And that's pretty much it. Oh, that's cool. It even shows you like with the little stars who goes with who. Oh no, but Talon Pass I haven't really leveled up anybody after. I did level up Makoto for it. Makoto's at level 2, Anne's at level 2 as well. I mean, you saw that part, I'm pretty sure. And now I'm at 3, obviously. I still can't buy incense, which I wish I could. I'd buy it all. Actually, I don't even know if I can use the incense right now. I don't know how to use this. The Big Bang Challenge? I've only been it once. Because I haven't really tried it. I'm pretty sure to beat the challenge you have to be like level 4 and everything. But I haven't tried it.
Hi.
But if I recall correctly from my original Persona 5 playthrough, you only need 4 stats and everything to beat the Big Bang Challenge. Have I hung out with the twins? I hung out with them twice. Only.
Hey.
It's hard because there's so many they only want to hang out in the nighttime, and there's so many confidants in the nighttime that I've just unlocked now that it's really hard to make a decision. So I've only taken them to Big Bang, and I've only taken them to the movie theater. I haven't done anything else with them. Although I know I should. Which is weird because if you hang out with the twins, you get the little like star points. But it's weird because you level up the twins by making the personas that they want, so you don't need the star points for anything, I don't think.
Very well.
I like go to the damn jazz club. Yeah.
What will you do?
Any recommendations? What was it? Soft drinks? What the As a manager? Oh. Who's this? Oh. I like that. A shop with great coffee.
Really?
Do I cook? Sure, let's lie.
Very impressive.
Now that I think about it, cooking is just about the only thing I don't do. Actually, no, I do cook. In this, I'm pretty sure the main character cooks in this game. Actually, Thomas, it's true.
Speaking of which,
That's pretty good, but his other ability doesn't really proc that often, so I don't expect this one to either.
goodbye.
Goodbye. You like jazz? So I guess you're just saying fuck it to the whole like let's not look at spoilers thing. I already feel overwhelmed with choices. There's so many confidants that I want to hang out with. There's either days where I have no confidants that I want to hang out with, or days that I only want to hang out with confidants, and there's just too many to choose from. Like having to choose between Hifumi and Akechi sucks.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite
What the hell are you
foolish.
talking about?
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Oh right, Medjed.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon
You
come
wouldn't
to
be able
an
to do a
end,
second
and
playthrough?
through the appearance
You
of
wouldn't,
an
or you wouldn't
unexpected
want
force
to?
of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your
Wouldn't want
powers
to, yeah.
and become
I mean,
a
there is a big
magnificent
difference,
thief.
so.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this.
I'd kind of like to experience it
Are they
myself.
entertained?
Besides the harem,
Or perhaps inconvenienced.
I'm not gonna do harem because it's not my thing.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public
I actually
thinks.
kind of hope that I don't
Oops.
have an option
I don't have
to
time for a
romance
conversation.
Kazumi,
My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately.
because
Thank you for your valuable
it'd be a
opinion.
lot easier of a decision
I'll see
for
you
me to
around.
make. It's just not my style to romance different characters. Like I only want to romance one person because it's like realistically what I would do.
I don't get it.
I don't know. For the meantime, I can only get Kazumi to level 5,
Hey, your phone was
so I don't know if that 5 will turn into 10. I'm not sure.
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
Shouldn't you respond to it? You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Alibaba. Holy shit. Why does everybody hate Kazumi? Jesus, I hope the honor student falls off the podium? Yikes.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
Just a prank, bro.
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Just about to say. Yep, good dungeon music. Here we go.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council
He's
president.
gonna recognize that last name.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
Thanks, boss.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
Almost 5k channel points.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Thomas has more. Probably. Well, I don't know, because he has to click on the channel button to even get the points, I think.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Damn. Can't go out, huh? Time to watch a movie. What? That's not what I wanted.
Oh!
Ooh, the very familiar music again.
I guess if you're okay with the fact that I have a girlfriend,
Yeah,
maybe we can work something out
maybe
here.
later.
Man. Oh!
It's just that damn pose.
Okay. Well then. Good morning.
Oh, they completely got rid of that thing, Lewis. In vanilla, if you forgot to give a DVD before a certain time, they just said fuck it and like didn't charge you or anything. You could pretty much just keep the disc the whole game if you wanted to. But in this game, instead they say, I think you have to pay 45,000 or 4,500, and then like for the entire year you just get free DVDs. You can only have one at a time, but it makes a lot more sense this time around because it was like in the previous game you could rent any movie you want and then there's no late fee or like there's no punishment for like getting or returning something late or not at all, so like, you know, it made no sense.
So anyway.
It was time strict, but Lewis, when you exceeded the time, there was no punishment for exceeding the time. You went back in and they're like, oh, this DVD is late, and they're like, you know what? We don't care, just return it whenever, and they didn't charge you for it or anything. It was super weird and like really unrealistic, so they changed it to make it more realistic. Thomas, why don't you answer your damn chat?
Hey, your phone's buzzing. It's just Ryuji.
Netflix for P5R.2. You were walking around. I asked you if the game was good, and I DM'd you too. Oh, you answered.
Ryuji again? He just never
Whoa,
shuts up,
min-maxing.
does
I do
he?
like min-maxing. That is me.
So it really was from this guy. Tell him. We need the name of the target. So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this?
I mean, it sounds interesting.
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you?
Bro, I don't
Wouldn't
know.
you normally be introduced at least?
No.
I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who
He's
we
about
are.
to be pissed.
We'll have to go about this cautiously.
What's up?
Boss, you about to be pissed.
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
The new PS5 controller, I think it's whack as fuck. I think it's even more of an imitation for an Xbox controller. And I hate it. I hate the way it looks.
Oh!
Ugh, guts.
Nice.
Fine. Let's make lockpicks.
Okay.
I think the PS3 controller was fine.
Yeah.
But I think the PS5 just looks really bad. The PS5 controller. It looks thick and like
Yes.
the triggers or the bumpers seem even smaller now. Like, I don't know.
Well then.
I wonder what this is gonna mean for PC support as well, because Windows has native PS or DS4
Yo,
support, but
tomorrow's
you know,
the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming
what
up.
about DS5?
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Ugh, I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Oh god. God, what a waste of a day.
I have something.
Oh right, I should have started with you.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be... the chief buys a lot of food. far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think.
Oh, I didn't think that the dialogue box would be auto like that because they weren't before.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
Yikes.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say? This doesn't involve you.
Man, why you always gotta be saying that shit?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned you out.
Can't go out, right? God damn it. Some more lockpicks, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
No level up, huh?
Well then.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that? I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
What a selfish person.
Anyways, this
Shit.
Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about it.
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up. He can't go out?
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
No, dude.
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax
You're
a
just
little.
gonna ignore the fact that this guy got my phone number?
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure?
Come on, bro.
Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
Jesus.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Another night where I can't leave the fucking house, huh? Alright.
Hey! Well then.
Damn, look at all those days we have off.
You seem quite busy.
Oh, hey,
Sato-san.
Proto.
I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kanashiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them
You've been
such
big
things.
lurking.
The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Saya-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Sushi.
All right.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good.
Market value.
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
No.
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Hell no.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Okay.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
The Yusuke. Just the icing on the cake.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the fan.
Ryuji. My guy.
Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji!
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Ryuji telling the whole world.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
I'd ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you. It seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah! What did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For
Yikes.
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
If only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to Leblanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition.
Koro got a big brain.
However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
Koro, big brain.
Real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaint.
Nobody cares about you, Morgana.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm
not
a
that
bit
old.
worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that?
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your
No
hand?
problem. That's not my hand, but okay.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving. No, my legs won't
Look at
move.
Morgana just chilling. Oh yes.
Alibaba! Futaba!
Very nice.
Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my
Big
house?
chillin'.
You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two
Damn
dating?
right.
We're just friends.
Not for very long.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
The big chillin'.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea.
Clap.
I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
She'll hear us in there too.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She
Yep.
always worked deep.
It's
into
already
it.
wired up.
I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one. There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary,
Louis.
loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind. Yes, she committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin
Music
to describe
pitches.
It's gotta be devastating.
It's
for
not
a
fucked
kid.
up on my end.
So, well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed,
I think that's part of Twitch. I think when
Was that because she couldn't
when
get over her
Broske
mother's
plays
suicide?
Arknights, there are some songs in
Kept
Arknights when he
talking to
streams
her,
that sound fucked up to me.
and she started opening up to me.
I'm
little
pretty
by
sure it's
little.
Twitch.
That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led
I
her
think it
to
happens
do
when you
that.
alt tab or when you tab into something else and then
decided
you go
not
back
to
into
rub
your
salt
Twitch
in the wound.
tab. It like has to
Then,
process
a few
and then like
months
the audio
ago,
gets weird
She started getting real scared.
while it's doing that.
Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though. What I desire, huh? I know it's cliche, but more than anything, I want Futaba to be happy, like a normal person. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent
Alright, we
assembly.
don't have tomorrow
Assembly.
off.
What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is that a pig? Is that a piggy bank thing from Kaneshiro? Oh, it is a pig. Huh, when the hell did I get that?
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was?
Oh, shut up.
Take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Shut up, ho.
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
Oops.
Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot.
I don't remember ever having my window open like this.
Make sure you let everyone know.
What's this about? I didn't make a new social link. Is it new?
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them? Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
That's right.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story.
That wasn't a jab.
It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Why would I be lying?
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Oh, you know something else that you did miss, Lewis? You missed the new event. There was this event, like during a heat wave, like the very first day of a heat wave, where Yusuke, Ryuji, and I all went to like this festival, this summer festival, and like we got interviewed for TV, and then we saw Kazumi afterward because we went to check out a new stadium that was being built or something, and then Kazumi and I were talking. That's another big one that you missed.
I can't.
Why are we in school uniforms if we're on summer vacation? Even if we have to go in for the little thing, like.
Yep. Morning.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
He's
Come
broke.
on, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's
He's so
house.
broke.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in? Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right? That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you? You sure live up to my expectations.
All right.
All infiltration tools. What the hell? What else am I missing?
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
Yeah, how cool would that be? A palace in hell.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's
That'd
go
be
see
cool.
Futaba.
It'd be like some Shin Megami
But
Tensei
what will
shit.
we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh.
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine. All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her. Looks like you should ask something different.
House is a house.
Looks like you should ask something different. Looks like you should ask some...
Die?
Tomb? You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Bro.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that.
Makoto's got her bare feet on
Wait,
the sand.
what the? Our clothes are still the
That shit
same?
hot.
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a
Floor is
threat.
lava.
If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, I guess they didn't do the whole thing where it's like, oh, the floor is hot as fuck. Huh. Maybe next time?
It's stuffy.
It could be.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank
I
it
see it.
already.
How are the guys?
What is Yusuke looking at? Oh, he's looking at what I want to look at. Yusuke's me.
Morons.
Look at Yusuke smiling.
There we go.
I wonder, was it this time or next time where everybody was complaining about how hot the ground is? I swear it would have been this time. like the first time that we go here, right? That everybody's like, oh shit, the floor's hot. It's hot.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
Where do we get shoes?
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You wanna fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt. Oh man. I have something.
Wait, before then, I know there's treasure here. Treasure. Oh, I guess not yet. Enemy down.
I can feel it.
Alright, fine. No treasure yet.
It seems...
Indeed.
Okay. Yes.
Let's get in there. Oh yeah.
I can feel it. Whoa!
What to do?
Damn, I miss playing this game.
This is amazing.
There's too goddamn many. Who said that, Ryuji?
Oh!
Let's go!
It's beautiful.
Do you think so?
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kinda dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something!
Don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but...
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer!
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me!
stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
We gotta get the fuck out of Dodge.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a
What's with
plague
that
murderer!
now? Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom.
No, I did.
I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb.
Smiley face.
I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there. Say something.
It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and... What now?
Boulder.
Oh crap! Bad! 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 Run!
Is that a Marco? That ball has a Marco.
Wait! You're right.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain,
We got like a
right?
whole month.
Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
Gonna be just fine.
Not again!
I just thought it was so weird that she's not saying anything here. Like, I know that she hears it, but it's weird that we don't hear anything. Dude, that pig is doing Omega Loop. Those aren't the Power Rangers. Those are God, what are they called? Oh, I'm forgetting the name.
sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
I don't remember. Damn.
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier?
This comment right?
Talk about a crazy thing to pull off. Nice.
Let me out.
Hey!
I need to learn speed reader. I need to read speed reader.
Whoa.
All right.
Nice. Speed reading was unlocked super fucking fast. If I recall correctly, in the vanilla game, you weren't even able to decrease your speed reading
Now then.
until you got a certain level with Hifumi, and where she would take you to a different city where you had a bookstore. And that book needed to be read 3 times to unlock speed reading. So can't hang out with Ryuji. True.
Hey.
Yeah, I still can't hang out with him. Fair enough. I was gonna hang out with Makoto anyway. I don't have anything to sell, do I? Nothing to do during the day. Oh, actually, hold on. I could rent a new DVD. What does working out do? I forgot.
Oh!
2,000 a visit, goddamn.
It's way too high.
What would you like?
I want charm right now. Any new books here as well?
Please, take your time.
Oh, a lot of books. Holy shit. Actually, I'm pretty sure all these books I'm gonna, like, get them anyway, like these locations. Oh, here, Shinjuku has a bookstore too.
Take your time.
Yep.
What about Kichijoji? Where's Boots in a Jazz Club, dude? Man, Damn it, man. ration now. Holy Christ, I already thought I got an MRE ration, why don't I have one? God damn it. Just give me a fucking MRE ration, man. I thought I had one. I didn't eat it, did I? Where the hell did it go? I swear I had one before. Oh my god, it's like rolling for gotchas, man. Just give me the fucking MRE ration that I want. There we go. What does this item do? It's a book. Increase the effectiveness of study. Oh. I don't really need that anymore.
What would you like?
I can buy this all again? Nice.
Hey!
Huh. Added something more here.
Hey, hey!
Holy shit. The shop is the fucking best. Holy shit. Oh my god. Shop is fucking broken.
Hey! Huh?
I see. Actually,
Oh. Oh no. I'm not beautiful enough. Shit. I need to get hot fast. Ah, fuck it, let's go to the metaverse. Fuck. I mean, we don't want to go here anymore.
Okay.
Hey,
Huh?
What's up? What did you say?
All right.
I'm honestly surprised at the palace this time. Everywhere we looked was just desert.
Oh yeah. All the other ones until now have just been normal cities outside of the distortion itself.
Thanks to that, we didn't even know we were in a palace our first time going into Kamoshida's.
That's still part of the palace, though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was cognition. Palace rulers may have been criminals, but they were social enough to know the city layout. But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I'd bet she isn't even interested in the outside world.
Hence why the whole thing is a bleak desert. Understandable, considering her lifestyle.
I doubt many famous criminals are shut-ins like her, though. Hopefully that means we won't have to go through all this desert business in the future.
That might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or plane, so they don't know or care about city life.
A plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a palace way up above the clouds if you could?
Yeah, no thanks.
I think a flying bank is quite enough, thanks.
I have to say though, the topic of the area outside the distortion is fascinating. Depending on the criminal, there may be an exact replica of Tokyo within their palace. I would love to examine the aesthetics of such a strange place at least once.
Huh. You don't got a damn thing but art in that head of yours, huh?
But it's true that an observant criminal could have a true-to-reality city in their palace. Although even if such a place did exist, it's not like we'd have any use for it.
You know what? It's getting quite late, so we'll start Futaba's Palace tomorrow. Oh, exactly 42 hours. Yeah, we'll play tomorrow. Good night.